I donated my kidney yesterday and my fiancé got me this cake. They took my freaking kidney. Goth girls when they find out there's an exercise with dead in its name. Don't ask, don't tell. We don't ask questions, we get the job done. Emergency details start at $200 plus inboxes about your car today. The older I get, the more I regret all the people I've lost over the years. Maybe being a trail guide wasn't such a great idea after all. Marie, you're looking more radiant every day. The rose-patterned bed sheets that I bought didn't quite turn out as I had hoped. Azkaban. I've opened 3 birthday cards and I'm already 150 pounds up. I love being a postman. Duck French people. What? Do you really think this shit is out of context? There's only hell for the baguette duckers. Delete the tweet or please shut the duck up. Hell no. Why myself or my kids will never get the flu shot. One of the many reasons. Texas. 14-year-old virgin falls pregnant after flu shot. How satisfied have you been so far? Somewhat satisfied. Extremely satisfied. Stormtrooper buckache. Before. After. Maybe this will work? Nothing's happening. I want to open a restaurant that specializes in barbecue pork butt. I am going to call it butt stuff, so when women tell their men, let's try butt stuff, they get all excited and then they get disappointed and then they get happy again because barbecue. It's her birthday today. I asked her what she wanted to eat and she said tacos. So we flew to Mexico. Me? Hey babe, what you want to eat? Nothing. Me. Flies to Africa. If you've ever lived on a country road, imagine the bounce back on that bat. Male friendships are chill as duck. No drama, no bullshit. Haven't seen or contacted my best friend in 10 years. Who wants to cream pie? Who wants a baby? Don't be having Shreks with other dudes while I'm in here. You either. I got into Harvard. They left a first-floor window unlocked and I'm just walking around in here. Feminist. I'll use my mother's last name. Me. You mean your grandfather's. Feminist. I just hate you so much. Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon. Neil Armstrong backwards is noughts, Mr. Alien. Okay, so the samurai were officially abolished as a caste in Japanese society during the Meiji Restoration in 1867. The first fax machine, the printing telegraph, was invented in 1843. And Abraham Lincoln was famously assassinated at Ford's Theatre in 1865. Which means there was a 22-year window in which a samurai could have sent a fax to Abraham Lincoln. Instagram. I have a perfect life. Facebook. I have an okay life. Twitter. I am a hot mess. Reddit. I killed a hitchhiker in '86 and buried his body in the woods and I've never told a soul. I have good and bad news. Start with the good news. Your son will be allowed to park wherever he wants. So since Smurfette is the only female Smurf, does that mean you all have to, you know? Oh. Haha. Of course not. We reproduce like any other parasite. Constipated woman given laxatives by doctors gives birth to surprise baby. Glenn, thank you so much for helping me tear up my carpet. I gotta confess, when you called, I misunderstood what you were asking for. That's why I rushed over, but it's fine. Whatever. I'm happy to help. Ohana means family. Girls on Facebook. Girls on Insta. My brain is cooked. Playing WoW with some friends. Like zoinks, Saitama, you sure are strong. Stop kidding around, Shaggy. I could tell. I'm going to say the C word. The what? Car. Oh, ha ha ha, wheel. I'm going to say the B word. Ha ha. Okay, ball. I'm going to say the F word. Alright, duckfish. Treat yourself to 18 inches of Mesmer the Eye Impaler and more with the Elden Ring. Shadow of the Erdtree Collector's Edition. Pre-order Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. Geppetto, for the crime of witchcraft, I sentence you to death. Goodbye, Pinocchio. Goodbye, Papa. You're the apple of my eye. You're very beautiful. Someone put me in their ass. We'd make a great pair. Airbnb bans use of indoor security cameras on properties. What is the capital of Thailand? Bangkok. Bangdik. Bangpussy. Pangtits. The audience. The guys who wrote the question. The TV producers. George Bush has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. New York City is planning to build the world's tallest prison. The slammer has been called Jail Scraper. The jail will hold 1,000 prisoners across a 40-floor tower. When all else fails, I can always masturbate to Grandpa's ashes. The average North American consumes more than 400 Africans. Pinocchio never gave up on his dream. I will be a real boy. Hi, do you like kids? Hello? Yes, I do like kids. Children are little people, so naturally I have an affection for them. I don't like kids. You just haven't learned how to cook them properly. Yeah, I just combined vertical and horizontal stripes. I honestly thought those were your legs. Here is a diagram of effective birth control. Ancestry. Wait, what? Me shadow boxing in front of the battered women's shelter. A parrot that was trained by drug dealers to alert them of police presence and is refusing to speak after being detained. There is a very tense Shreksual energy here, and I do not like it. Clueless couples struggle to get pregnant for 4 years, are told by doctor the wife is still a virgin because they were having anal Shreks. Never trust a girl that was born on her birthday. It's been 5 years. I thank God for my life. Cops beat up teen after bank teller mistakes his erection for a pistol. Hey there, beautiful, you single? No. Hey, oh really, that's not what your 2017 taxes say. Don't move, bitch, this is an audit. To whoever keeps destroying this toilet, go see a doctor, if not maybe an exorcist. Or poop in a field with the other buffalo. Self-proclaimed Jesus Christ of Kenya fears for his life after his followers said he must be crucified on Easter the same way as JC. His followers say that since he'll resurrect on the 3rd day, there's no danger to him. He's shitting miracles now. This chick at work gave me a pill for my headache and I haven't blinked in 6 hours. Girl, you are going to jail. I just came out of the hospital, it was crack. Today I learned that the reason why water doesn't enter our buttholes when we fart or spread our ass cheeks arbitrarily is because the human body is engineered after the principle of the submarine. Who is also the water doesn't enter his butthole when he enlarges rectum to shoot tortillas. If they sold these in theaters instead of popcorn, I'd be happy. You will never financially recover after buying chicken wings from the movie theater. Rich MILF zone. You got to enjoy the little things in life, like blowing bubbles. They call me Bubbles in the classroom because I'm always rising to the top. Pre-gay Bud Light. Ray went where no Jedi has ever gone. College of Architecture and Planning. Pointing a gun at daughter's prom date. Every responsible gun owner is cringing right now, except maybe the racist ones. No, we are cringing as well. Kenji, wake up. Leave me alone, you're not my girlfriend anymore. But now I'm your stepmom. I've been doing urine drops in my eyes and holding a glass of urine over my eyes for short durations throughout the day. My eyes are getting red and discharging large amounts of pus. I was wondering if anyone else went through this. That is called urine detox. Keep doing it with fresh urine and the redness and discharge will. Sugar. Sugar-free. Adonatology. A religion where followers worship big curvy women's butts. Private sign. Do not read. My girlfriend husband fights for your freedom. I remember when I was younger I used to love Alien X. So I wanted to watch some videos about him and googled Alien X videos, and then my childhood was shattered into a million pieces. When the epileptic kid starts talking trash. You, hi stranger. Big tits? You, yeah, stranger. What size? You, huge, stranger. You happy with them? You? Not really. Stranger. Why not? You. I'm a guy. Stranger has disconnected. I have a pilot living in a $2,500,000 private jet, and if he doesn't leave for 100 days, he keeps it. A cop criminal living in a jail for 100 days to win $500,000, a boy in a basement. And someone living in a gym until he loses 100 pounds for $500,000. Can't wait to upload these. Why doesn't the boy in the basement have a time limit, a goal, or a monetary reward like the others? This is Sarah. She is 45 years old. She has 2 children. She has never exercised a day in her life, yet she eats anything she wants and stays up until 3 a.m. drinking beer. What's her secret? No secret. Sarah is the one in the upper right corner of the picture. What is a common myth about your country that is 100% false, but many people still believe in it? Romania. Many people believe we are vampires, but in my 700 years of living here, I haven't even seen one. I asked my mates back in the castle, and they also haven't seen any, and they've been around for longer than I. Free hugs, an abandoned structure just outside my city, made me bust a gut. What was ruined because too many people started doing it? Having Shreks with my wife. I thought they are an evil version of the KKK. Wait a minute. Just ended a 3-year relationship, shaking my head. Congratulations. It wasn't mine, but thank you. The popular kid starts a chat about body count, and then the quiet kid enters the chat. Sarah, what the duck is that thing? Lo, I remember the first time I saw one, I was pretty freaked out too. Apparently they're called Asians, and there's like 15 different kinds. Just got kicked out of church for yelling "duck the devil." The duck. I thought we hated that mother ducker. Hello everyone. New rule has been added. Can't believe I have to say this. Please do not give birth in the VC. It makes people very uncomfortable. I don't want to have this added to the rules, as it is very embarrassing for me as a server owner and the rest of the people trying to enjoy this server. This is your final warning. Roses are red. Cows eat grass. Woman stabs husband because he refuses to eat her ass. Selling my sister's wedding ring. We were married, but I caught her cheating, so no need to get into detail, you know the drill. Give your seat to someone who's carrying something more important. Believing in the Bible makes you as a Christian, but reading and understanding the Bible from first to the last page makes you an atheist. Strongly disagree. Sophia, I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man. She must be silent. 1 Timothy 2:12. Please be silent, Sophia. BTS, terrorist organization. Bro, I have a good news and bad news. Just tell me the good news, bro. The airbags of your car work perfectly. 9 in 1. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, soap, lotion, shaving cream, toothpaste, detergent, and motor oil. If you do this for 30 days, you will be unrecognizable. Sleep over 8 hours. Drink 2 liters of water a day. High pH. Get sun daily. No sugar. Read 30 minutes a day. Work out 3 times a week. Capture someone, cut their face off, and sew it onto your face. Meditate for 10 minutes daily. If an individual has never tried broccoli and another has tried it once, and both say I do not like broccoli, who has the more valid claim? In this essay, I'll explain why it is more straight to duck a dude in the ass once than not at all. Puma's latest trainers go viral as they look like Adolf Hitler. These are for when you really want to finish a race. Good girls arc found in every corner of the earth. But unfortunately, the earth is round. Everyone at the doctor's office gathered around for my x-rays because no one has any idea why part of my fibula is just straight up gone. South Korean Professor Cho Jae-won invented a toilet that turns poop into energy and pays people in digital currency. A person defecates around 500 grams a day, converted into 50 liters of methane gas, which generates 0.5 kilowatt hours. Toilet users earn Google, a literal shitcoin. Is woman included? No, currently we are not supplying woman with nightie, as it's very difficult to pack women. He wears over 40 pair of pants. Oakland, California. This ant uses its big-ass head to block off the nest entrance. Imagine being born and you're literally just the door. I know everyone thinks Hemingway has the ultimate 6-word story, but may I present? Warning low-flying owls. Lost Chihuahua. It's so nice to see Billy playing with something besides fire. And you doubted me, William. What would you do if I started smoking? I'd slow down and use more lube. My boss looking at my negative drug test results. So, you're just weird? When your depressed friend suddenly feels happy and decides to give you his video game collection. Ever since I broke up with my ex, I've had insane smegma withdrawal syndrome, so cottage cheese helps me cope with the loss. Always check your child's homework before they hand it in. My daddy is a hero. My daddy is a hero because he saved my mum from going to heaven. My mum would be dead if my daddy wouldn't be so brave. It happened last week. I could hear my mum scream in the bedroom, "Oh God, I'm coming, oh God, I'm coming." I was so scared. I don't want my mum to die. I ran into my parents' bedroom. Her legs were sticking straight up in the air. God tried to pull her up, but Daddy was on her and pushed her back. He pushed so many times until God let her go. This thing that came out of my girlfriend 11 years ago keeps following me around and asking for food. Please stay safe out there, guys. Her head game was weak. FL, a teacher jailed after having Shreks with student who reported her due to her performance. I wasn't going to say anything at first, but like, if you're risking it all for this moment and your top game is nothing but teeth, you don't deserve to be teaching. She took the bait. When the Chinese buffet sees you fill up your water cup with crab rangoon. Alexa, PSSTSET. I'm sorry, I can't find results for I can smell the human's flesh. I'm sorry, Oscar. We have to let you go. Please, babe, don't leave. Things will get better, I promise. I can't believe it's come to this. Duck you, world! Duck you! You look like brother and sister. So cute. Me and my boyfriend. Governments use fake wasp nests to hide face recognition cams. Whenever you see a wasp nest, hit it with a stick to destroy the cam. Well, I did it. I found out the best place to get pussy. It's a protest. I was out shouting Duck Trump for less than 2 hours before I ended up in a shitty hipster studio apartment with some girl with a Skrillex haircut. That's less time than it takes at that club. She was all like, "What do you think about women's rights?" And I was like, "Well, they're better than women's wrongs," and she laughed, and then we had a now. Oh, her. If you beat me at any game, we can have Shreks. Me after winning Russian roulette. Thanks for the heads up. For the head. Me watching the slideshow Apple put together of my nudes. What the duck you juicing with this? Too much pain. Causes too much pain and agony. Don't know why it's so popular nowadays. I'm just going to use toilet paper. I accidentally broke my thermometer and this liquid came out. It's so fun to play with. So this happened right outside of my hotel room window last night. Last dude murdered in front of my house didn't even wake us up. Detectives informed us the next day when investigating. Still unsolved in Cape Girardeau 15 years ago or so. Last dude. How many dudes have you had murdered in front of your house? Hunting, but make it vegan. Girl didn't know the word for gathering. When you meet a prostitute in Thailand and she offers you a blowjob for free. You are a good man. Thank you. Reporter. So Fred, you're 97. What's your secret? Fred. I sucked a cock for a watch once. Reporter. I meant secret of your longevity. Fred. Oh. Fruits and vegetables. My autistic brother who just watched a wrestling video. Me. Wait till he finds out about porn. Bring mum in free. People with these cars can easily steal your girl. There is always that one girl that you will never be able to forget. There is this one girl in my class, the most beautiful human being, I swear to God, she is like an angel. Ask her out, can't. Why? I'm the teacher. Cropped photo of my broken humerus bone. You'll never believe how it happened, broken during an orgasm. I love cheating. If you don't cheat, what the hell is wrong with you? Have you ever been cheated on? I forgot some people are in relationships. To clarify, I love to violate academic integrity on exams. Elephant killed a woman, then attended her funeral and smashed her corpse. What's the difference between a chickpea and a lentil? Never had a lentil on my face. Around 1,000 Jupiters could fit inside the Sun. Around 1,300 Earth could fit inside Jupiter. Around 63 Earth could fit inside Uranus. 64 if you relax. When designing weight plates go wrong. Nice versus breast. This old lady came to the bank I work at to withdraw $10. I told her that for withdrawals less than $100 she has to use the ATM. So she asked to withdraw $1,000 in $10 bills. It sucked, but I counted it out and handed her the money. She took $10, gave me $990 and said, "Deposit this. If you find your best friend's sister hot, but she looks too much like him, is it gay?" Pitbull pup for sale. He is Hispanic, that's why he looks like this. $200. Miss Ohio 2040. Track your order. Domino's tracker. Know the status of your order, from the moment it's placed to the second it leaves our store for delivery or is ready to be picked up. Duck. Your delivery expert, Jeff, just hit a kid. He's not getting up. You've been poisoned. Bye. These 4 Maroons were arrested after they lifted a passbook update machine instead of an ATM in a hurry from the SBI building. Getting paid to lift heavy object at work. Duck this shit. I need a pay raise. Duck my back is killing. The duck is this. Paying to lift heavy objects at the gym. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight baby. Time to bleed. I ain't nothing but a peanut. Teacher. Guys in the back, stop ducking around. Girl named around. My boyfriend and I are on the way to stalk his wife at work because he thinks she's cheating. Hold up! I found buried treasure while digging in the garden. I was going to run inside and tell my wife, but then I remembered why I was digging in the garden. Hold up! So I downloaded this app called Be My Eyes a while ago. You get FaceTime calls from blind people all over the world and help them with whatever task it is that they need help with. I just got my first call and helped this lady pick out almond milk. Something so small made her day. Dang, even they got DEI now. Some of you all before and after filters. What are you gonna ask Santa for? My mum says Santa's not real. Well, my mum says you're not real. Goblin Cave. I'm so glad you don't ever ask to have a threesome. If I wanted to disappoint 2 people at once, I'd go see my parents. Baby, you're good in bed, don't worry. Stop, you sound like my scoutmaster. I'm Roman and you? Orient. Nah, you don't. Photo. I don't like being an adult. Yup, I told you. You remember how you told me you put me in this world and you can take me out? Take me out. When you have the same mum but different dads. If a woman is uncomfortable watching you masturbate, she A. has intimacy issues, B. is frigid, C. needs to sit somewhere else on the bus. Fresh baby meat ravioli, $11.50 per kilogram. Delicious in soup. Men are so predictable, just wiggle ass and they're hypnotized. Women are so predictable, just flash some money and they are naked. Well, I found this. Why are you making these purchases? That is disgusting. You shouldn't waste your money. If you have these kind of needs, I suggest you don't leave this shit laying around. Dad, what do you think that is? Those things people buy at Spencer. Those disgusting toys that vibrate. I'm not that old, Emily. Dad, that's my portable charger. I use that for Disneyland to charge my phone. Oh my God, what were you doing in my stuff, by the way? Don't tell your mum, sorry. Nagasaki. Nagasaki is a Japanese port city that was founded by the Portuguese in the late 16th century and unfounded by the United States on August 9, 1945.